Do you see the line I'm drawing?
No. Does it take a village?
It is there. Look closely.
It is in the middle of space. How am I supposed to see it?
Well, let's just say there is a line. A line is defined by 2 points.
There is no line. There is no point. Where is it?
Calm down. There is a point to this. The line is imaginary. But, if there was a nice, juicy line, at least I could describe its location to you.
What do you mean?
I could tell you where it is.
Say what? Cringe.
Let's say I have a piece of graph paper. If I draw a line on it, there would be a few things that I would need to do so that we would both be talking about the same line.
I don't gossip. It is wrong?
Well, we won't talk about the line behind its back.
Fine.
Pretend that the line is fine with us talking about it. It wants us to know where it has been and where it is going. It even wants us to know where it crosses the y-axis. So, we need to draw an x and y-axis. We need to add numbers on each axis, or label it.
What if the line never touches the y-axis? What if it shoots exactly straight up in the air?
Excellent point. A vertical line has more than one y value for each x value. That is exactly what is meant by a line, or set of ordered pairs of points that is not describing a function. We will stick to functions, lines that are not straight up and down.
So, our line could be horizontal, or straight across?
Yes, because for every x value, there is a specific y value. The slope would be 0. It would not have a slope. There would be no change in y.
What about other lines? How do we know if they are going up like a hill or going up like a mountain?
I know, right? And how do we know if the line is going downhill? That is what we are talking about. That is exactly what we are talking about. We are talking about the slope of the line, or just how steep it is.
Hectares, 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 hectares. How do we do that?
It is easy. One way is to find 2 points that are on the line and take a closer look.
Okay.
The slope is simply equal to the change in y. Over the change in x we divide.
What are you talking about?
I will explain. We look for points that are obviously on an easy point.
How can it be easy?
We look for a point that is exactly on a number for both the x and the y-axis. It is called an integer coordinate. Then we count across and then down. You must decide which direction to go. You might want to go up and then across. It depends on the direction of the line. The idea is to go in one direction, across to the right or left, and then up or down, to connect the 2 points. It is much easier than it sounds.
I am okay. I watched Sal Khan do that on the video in Khan's Academy.
Yes, he does a great job. It is important to watch his videos. Then you simply divide the distance up or down, or the change in y, by the change in x, or the number it took to go across.
And the word phrase, change in, is just a triangle. A triangle is used to represent the change. Represent.
Excellent. So, slope equals the change in y over the change in x. For a line, the slope is always constant. That is because it is a straight line and not a curve. If it were a curve, the slope would not be constant. That means that at different points the slope would be different.
That makes sense. So we have it easy right now. There is just one slope for our straight line.
I think you have both the line and the point of all this.
I will not tell you what I think. Hectares, hectares, ha 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 ha.
I think you can do this.
Yes, I can. I rock. I rock. I rock.